Hey guys, my name is Deco, and this is the, you know, tutorial I'm gonna show you today. So today I'm gonna show you about bomb plants and how they can actually change the outcome of a round, even if it's not going your way. So we're gonna start here at B site. So let's see. So you're a T. And you're coming in, and you're like, alright, gotta plant this bomb. Let's see, where can I plant it? I can plant it here like everyone else, or I can plant it over here, just to be careful with the guy's cat. But, you know what? There's other spots you can plant it. So, a lot of people know about this spot. You can plant for long. Long is over here. And you can plant it for an operate pit, right? And if you plant it here, you're gonna let the guy pit. Let's get some, give, weapon op. You get this guy over here, the chance to see any CT trying to defuse. Now, once this blows up, yup, I'm gonna come back. I accidentally planted the bomb. Stupid. Let's get out of here. Let's just go back to A site quickly. Okay, so, if you plant for long, that's great for your opper, right? If you plant over here, it's not gonna be that great. Because, if you plant here, then, smoke! They can smoke there, and they can use the bomb. The thing is, if you have the opper back there, he can still spam this general rotation until they defuse. It takes about 5 seconds to defuse with the defuse kit, so there's a good chance that they might have the defuse. But if they don't have a kit, maybe the opper can get him. And then there's this spot. This spot's great. It was added a couple updates ago. And it lets T's coming from T-spawn, from cat, plant over here without having to worry too much about the people long or pit or because if you plant here, the CTs could jump and see you, but they'll be jumping and their accuracy is going to be bad. Unless they try to boost here, and the guy's going to be like, oh look, here's a T trying to plant. But that's not going to be such a big deal, because you're probably going to have another T coming back here and watching your back. So, yeah, that's great. Then you have these different spots, so you can plant it up here. I don't know why you'd want to do this. You're open to everything. But sometimes some CT is going to be like, oh, how can I, where is it? And they're going to see the thing up there, and they're going to be like, oh, okay, I can't jump up here. Oh, wait, I got to jump over here, and then defuse, and then they're going to blow up. So the thing about that is that they can actually just defuse from here, I think. You can just look there and just defuse. So another place you can plant in is over here. These boxes, but it's the same thing. You're open to everyone. And then you have here, which is probably not a good place either, unless you have cat. But that's just the same thing. So yeah, that's A site. A site doesn't really pack too much of too much stuff. Oh, and when you're planting here, you gotta be careful because if an opper sees you, let's say the opper's at pit. There we go. Say the opper's at pit. He can just look where it lands. It lands over there. So this is the thing. It just hits your head and you're dead. So because it's going to be a wall bang and it's still going to kill you with a headshot. So you got to be careful with that. And if your teammate planted back here
I am planting the bomb.
and the diffuser's behind the box, you can try spamming with your op at hit without having to worry too much. Just remember where the head level would be. Remember to aim down at the bottom of the... Okay, now let's move on to B site. B site is a little bit more open, has more options of where to plant, but it's and it's pretty hard for CTs to retake the site. So you're gonna be back here, and you're gonna be like, all right, let's take this site. Boom, check car. Okay, so the usual spots are this over here, this, and a really good spot is here, because sure, if they come in, they can try to kill you from both sides, but they won't actually get the chance, because if you have a teammate here, and let's say, or even if you have smoke here, they won't deal with it. So you can just plant. But that's a really common spot. So when the CT first comes, they're like, oh, okay, let's rush to the smoke. Oh, okay, let's check here. Okay, nothing. Check here, nothing. Nothing, nothing. Okay. There's other spots where you can plant. You can plant.
I am planting the bomb.
And here, these places are gonna let you, like, sort of disguise the bomb. Yeah, just disguise it a little bit. It's gonna be harder for them to find it, but sometimes you can just see the flash through the box, so it doesn't really matter. And then you have this long thing, so you can plant here. They're usually not gonna look here, and then you're like, oh, where is it? And then they look here, and then it's too late. So yeah, that's one place. You can plant all throughout this place up to here. This is the last place. So now let's try to plant here.
I am planting the bomb.
I think this is the right spot.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh no, that didn't work too well. But yeah, you get the point. You can try to mess around with these plants over here, and then once you get it right, not like me, if you get it. And yeah, you can see it's kind of floating. It's weird. Okay, so that's pretty much it for Dust 2. I mean, you can
throwing smoke.
Smoke over there. You can smoke here. There's really good smokes. And just try to hold the site. And yeah, that's it for Dust 2. Now let's move on to Inferno. Yeah.
Get ready. It is going to explode.
Terrorists win.
Alright, so now we're in Inferno. Yeah, we're in Inferno. We're a T guy, and we want to go to B site. Okay, so when you come B site, there's going to be a guy probably spraying, or maybe sometimes they like to come up here, so be careful of this, and up there too, and sometimes they can boost up to back here, and, you know, and here behind new box too, they usually have a, and ninja spot too. This spot is annoying, but yeah, there's B site on Inferno isn't the best site where to plant. I mean, it's a nice site to plant in, but there's not really special places. You can plant over here on this right thing. So you can't plant up here, but you can plant all up to here. Back to this one. There, right? And you can plant here. Usually people will plant back here, so they are covered from CT.
I am throwing smoke.
You should always, oh, that was perfect. Throw a smoke over there. Also smoke over there. Oh, damn. Forgot to add, infinite ammo. But whatever. So you can't plant in the pool, kind of sucks. I guess the circuit.
I'm setting the bomb.
But yeah, you can plant on this thing, not on the benches though. And yeah, you can't plant over here.
Planting.
But yeah, it's not the best site to plant in. Then just add a smoke grenade because it's really annoying to not have one. And let's add infinite ammo. There we go. Let's go. No, this isn't what I wanted. There. Okay, so you're coming in from mid, and you're like, okay, let's plant this bomb. You can plant it here. A lot of people plant it there. A lot of people plant it here. And people usually also plant it over here, and here, and where else? So here, here. This is really good cover spot. They can only come from there, so you're just watching it. Plant here, and no one really plants here because it's not the best spot. Because they could come from there, or watch it back here or here. So it's not the best place. But you can plant over here. You can plant on the side here. There's not really a good like reason why you'd want to plant here. But you can plant here, over here, and then as a T, you can come here at pit and just watch there. Sure, you'll have to watch a lot of spots if you're the last one alive, but it's good. And then if you can also plant here and watch it from the graveyard, I guess, just peek, sort of, and watch mid and apartments. But that's pretty much it. You can plant up here, which is nice. You can't plant over these, but you can plant over this one, which is great. But they can defuse from back here, so it's pretty useless. Another thing, it's pretty cool. Here, there's like 2 different levels with this box. If you look from this side, you have a pretty good advantage against the people at apartments. You can see their whole body, they can only see your head, which is great. And then on this side, it's not the best because here you can see their head, they can also see their head. If you go up a little bit, they can see your head and maybe your shoulders a little bit. You can see your whole body, which is pretty good too. And then, you know, you
throw in smoke.
Sometimes you can smoke a pit. Be careful with that spot. But if you plant in here, it's not going to be well. Inferno isn't really the best place to find these spots because it's really well balanced with all these spots. Dust 2 too, but Dust 2 has been reworked a little bit, so it's pretty good. Now let's move on to Nuke. Okay, so we're in Nuke, and it's time to remember to add infinite ammo. And you know what? Nuke isn't the best map.
Activating the bomb.
Either. I mean, you can plant up to here. You have over here. You can plant here.
I'm planting the bomb.
So and then there. That's pretty much it. I mean, you can't
planting
here. So yeah, it's not the best place to plant. It's good for holding because if there's one heaven, you can just watch from back here. It's really good. I think they can, yeah, they can spam the blocks, but it's not that bad. Why am I holding this? Okay, so then just go down to here. You can also plant it here.
I'm planting the bomb.
Watch from mini or something. I don't know. Let's go down here, and you can plant up to, I think, this line. No.
Activating the bomb.
Yeah, B site's pretty small too. You can plant up to stand up to
Planting.
here. A lot of people plant here because it's really easy to just come in. But you know, if you plant here, you wait toxic, and you know, you're just gonna watch. They're usually gonna smoke it, diffuse, because you'll know you're toxic.
Grenade. Grenade out.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much more to it. They can also
I'm throwing a grenade.
toxic.
I'm throwing a grenade.
Control over there. Then another thing they can nade actually is squeaky.
Grenade out.
So yeah, all the doors are destroyable in this map. Just be careful with that. And yeah, there's not much to it in A site. B site's a little bit nicer to retake because there's a lot of ways you can come in. There's here, vents, ramp. There's 2 entrances to vents, 2 entrances to ramp. These 2 windows for control room, and you can come in both sides to these doors over here and go through vents. So yeah, it's a really nice site. And when you come in as a CT, be careful. If you pushed in, be careful with this spot. Be careful with this spot, and usually with sometimes they won't even bother waiting there because it's so obvious. Oh, and oppers might try to in a control room. Be careful with that too. But yeah, I'd pre-target places if I'm retaking the site, and then use. Yeah, that's it for Nuke. It's pretty simple. The map's not. It's pretty simple, as in bomb sites, but there's a lot of ways in, so you have to be careful with that. Okay, now let's move to Mirage. Alright, so this is Mirage, and you're a T just running into site. Okay, so A site.
I am planting the bomb.
People will usually plant here to take cover as connector and jungle. Be careful. There's probably always a CT back here. Then
planting.
You can plant here. You can actually plant back here. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but it's your choice. And then of course, you can plant back here. And a really useful spot, which a lot of people don't seem to use, is back here. Because once you plant there, you don't have to worry about the guy CT. So you just have to worry about, let's say if you're a connector, you hear the diffuse, it's peak, kill him. You might want to wait jungle then, if you want. But it's a really good spot if you're sure there's the other CTs are, let's say, B. You can just plant here.
I am planting the bomb.
Then that's pretty much it for A. B, simple. You can just plant in this box area.
I am planting the bomb.
Plant in here or here. If you want, you can plant here. If you want to watch from a cat, you can also plant back here,
planting
here, or if you want to watch from market, plant here. It can be market or shop or whatever you want to call this. Yeah, but remember they can always smoke, and it can be much harder to actually know where they are. And yeah, that's it for Mirage. It's actually really simple. There's not any good spots in here.
I am planting the bomb.
Alright, and for the last map, let's go to A first. This is Cache. And you'll be coming out as a T. And here's where I got like a really nice spot. So usually people plant here or here, and they're good spots because they can't. People at truck or mid can't see them. It's good coverage, right? They can still spam you through the box, but it's not that bad. Once you take control of site, a lot of people also plant here.
Planted.
For some reason. It's pretty good, but if you're last, you might want to plant here. This is a really good spot, which I'm going to show you after showing B. B, it's not the best. You know,
activating the bomb.
Here. You can plant back here. You plant back here. And you can plant here. Plant here, right? You can just fall back to here entrance, CT entrance, and just watch the bomb back here. Or if you want to watch it from heaven, you also can do that. But yeah, you don't have to worry about CT storming the place from back there.
Throw in the flashbang.
And then the last place is at A, which I wanted to show you now. You can just plant here.
I'm planted.
When you plant here,
Bomb has been planted.
right? Now the bomb's gonna start ticking. Here and here. Oh, not really. You can jump on this thing and look at that. Right click, throw, and there we go. Well, that didn't really turn out that well. But if you hear a CT diffusing, or you can actually see him if you throw the smoke a little bit farther away. Actually, threw it not too well.
Smoke.
That's a better smoke, I think. No, it's the same. Okay, and yeah, all you have to watch is back. Check.
They cannot stop us now.
Yeah, you can't break this door.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for cache. There's not much to it either. So yeah, I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time.